footwork and quickness is extremely important when running routes. Danny's gonna show us a couple drills on the ladder to help improve this. The first drill Danny's gonna show us is 2 feet in each ladder. Quick, light feet. We're gonna go all the way through the ladder. We're gonna go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Good, Danny. Another great drill is the icky shuffle. Okay, Danny, you're gonna step up to the ladder. We're gonna go 2 feet in the hole, 2 feet out of the hole, and we're gonna advance each ring. So 2 feet in, 2 feet out, 2 feet in, 2 feet out.
I would say get as much of this as you can, you know. The better feet you have, the better ability you have to run routes, better, you know, get off the jam. Every step in every route is very important, so minimize wasted movement and try to have a calculated step on every route. So
this drill we call our rapid response T drill. We want to keep our chest square. We want to pivot our hips through the drill as we go through in and out of the cone. And at the end of the drill, we want to hit our burst.
Just being able to stay square, you know, and have, you know, your feet and your hips working for you to be able to get in and out each cone.
Pivot. All right, so this drill here is our explosive acceleration stride drill, okay? So now you can do it if you have a pulley. Jarvis is attached in a pulley with a belt around his waist. You can also do it band resisted. So if you don't have access to a pulley, you can go band resisted.
Right, left, right, roll the other, quick feet, quick feet.
This drill helps for our receivers just basically being able to come from that starting position and being able to explode from a neutral stance, from a jog, being able to, you know, constantly put your feet in the ground, be quick twitch, and be able to get your knees up to be more explosive.
This drill is the cut up and the resisted cut up. Now, we do the cut up because as a receiver, he needs to be good off the edges of his feet. So he needs to be good off the outside and inside edges of both feet. So the command is good because he doesn't know when I'm gonna actually cut him. So when he's coming at me, I can decide if I'm gonna cut him off the outside or inside edge of his foot. Now we put a pulley resistance on it or a band resistance, whatever you have at home, to overload that stimulus.
First off, we're gonna do an overspeed acceleration. It's probably one of the most controversial aspects in all sports performance is overspeed. Now, my feeling is this, it's definitely one of the most dangerous, but it's also the biggest bang for your buck. Okay, you're definitely gonna get the most out of these types of drills. Right foot lead, we're gonna cut to the left. Drive!
I like the drill because it works on running full speed and be able to change direction.
I wanna hear the attacks, I wanna hear the attacks. Dig!
So the drill that we're getting ready to do today is one of our transitional line drills. We want to get them in a loaded position so that their first movement is that they're getting ready to push out. He's not going to just go in a straight line. He's going to shuffle around the cones. Drop the hips, run the feet, keep their feet moving. Here we go. Ready, go.
Decelerating and accelerating out of my breaks is key for me when we go against DBs who transition in and out of breaks.
Good. We typically will have, 2 to 3 sets on each side. And we want to make sure that they're going through this as many times as possible to where, like I said, we begin to master that skill of being able to accelerate, drop their hips, burst, and then making sure that we're staying on those curves as what they would do on the football field. This particular drill that we're getting ready to demonstrate is we call it a forward, side step and return drill. We want to be able to decelerate and move laterally as quick as they can and then burst right out of the cone. Here we go. Good. And he's going to turn around. Good. Good. And finish through.
Okay, so right now we're going to do lateral mini hurdle step overs, working on lateral quickness and lateral change of direction. So Jamal, start in the middle, okay?
Go. Good. 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 There you go.
My key for this workout is to keep my feet quickly consistent, moving over the hurdles, make one point to the other point, then hit it and go.
There you go, Jamal.
Footwork from jump cutting to going side to side. If you have bad footwork, you're not a good running back.
We're gonna do a quick side shuffle step in the ladder as fast as we can, drive out hard laterally, and just stick and hold a pause. Hold, good. That's it. That's it, now get a little wider. There you go. We've obviously got that deceleration, we've got the absorption of force, we're starting to build the stored elastic energy, now let's build down into the stretch reflex. It's gonna be the exact same motion, but he's gonna cut and move, cut and move. And the main thing is look at his inside shoulder dip that's gonna lead that motion. The application is trying to simulate what they do as a running back, and a jump cut is a big part of it. Jump cut is a big part of Le'Veon's game, and that's all we're really doing is we have the cone drill set up to where he is trying to come at us at a controlled speed, get as close to the red cone as possible, dip that inside shoulder. If you watch from the front view, you're gonna see that same shoulder dip we talked about in the quick cuts and especially saw it in the double ladder. he comes as close to yellow cone as possible, gets that right inside shoulder dip, then accelerates upfield. Okay, next one we call as simple as a quick cut. Now there's a bunch of different variations of this drill we can do. We're gonna start with a basic we call an ankling motion. We're just doing like a high knee drill, stepping up and over the ankle, just to get reflexive. So the faster my arms move, the faster my legs are gonna follow. Just drop the center of mass, come on and off that edge work cut quick. Come on, that cut quick, quick, quick. Slight variation, we'll do the exact same drill, but now we're gonna pick up a little bit fast forward speed with maintaining that ankling rhythm. You're really watching from the side view though. I still want that arm action to clear the hip on the backside. That reflex in the arm is gonna get the reflex on the hip action up. Keep driving forward, keep driving forward. That's it, arms, arms, arms. Good.
You can train speed, agility, quickness, and stamina with nothing other than 2 tennis balls. As part of our tennis ball circuit, the next drill is gonna train agility, side-to-side quickness specific for a linebacker like Luke Kuechly. This drill here, I'll roll the tennis ball 3 yards each way, right or left. He'll scoop the tennis ball up and bring it back to me. Not only does it train agility, but it also trains reaction, something that an NFL linebacker needs every play. Position and go. Good, scoop, bring it back to me. There you go, 1. Good, nice, stay low, good. The next drill that we have using the tennis balls is called the tennis ball drop to sprint. It's a great exercise to use with football players at any level to train acceleration. The coach will take the ball, he will drop, the athlete will sprint through and catch. We always start at 5 yards and will progress as the athlete continues to catch the ball. One of our favorite exercises here at Ignition is the stability ball leg curl. It's a great exercise to train hamstring strength and to help prevent injuries like the hamstring pull. With his hands out to the side and his right foot is on the stability ball and his other foot is up in the air at 90 degrees bent. He's gonna bridge up, squeeze and curl in and take it all the way back out. 5 on the right leg, then he'll go 5 on the left leg. 2 more, good. 1, good. Now we switch.
I think what this helps develop is speed. You know, coming out of a break, hitting that top end speed, you know, chasing down a ball carrier. I think this is good for that, you know, helps build that top end speed.
Obviously, lateral motion is very, very important for his position. So a lateral run is what we're gonna get into with change directions. Quick up, down, that's it. All we're gonna look for is a quick step behind to set the drill up, and then a fast punch and attack, working on the edges. When you're doing a lateral run, it's just like a linear sprint. The main concept though is you have to have the ability to accelerate off the outside and the inside edge of the foot. Okay, now going right into part 2 of this drill is the basic lateral run. Go! Now, when he hits the lateral run motion, I'm gonna give him a stimulus to sprint and break forward. Okay, so it's a change of direction off of that lateral run.
Everything is quick twitch, everything is fast and you have to react. But you can't sit there and just think about everything when you're on the field, so this is where you get your reaction and your footwork and everything down.
Now these are simulating the pass rush mechanism where he's kind of simulating turning the corner on pass rush moves. So we're gonna do a basic quarter arc run, simulating him turning the corner off reaction, which is gonna be my foot simulating the hiking of the ball.
For 1 is endurance, but 2 is really focusing on exploding off of that first step and driving just like you saw us doing.
Here we got the resistance band run. Very important for a defensive back to chase down those wide receivers and intercept passes for a DB. Here you go, Malcolm. Ready, go. He's gonna lean at a 45-degree angle. His leg is gonna be in a piston form type action. And we're gonna do this drill for about 30 seconds, fast as we can. And time.
I love the drill. Every time I come to the gym, try to do it as much as I can. Keep my speed up, tighten my core, build my stamina. NFL, the game of speed. If you don't have speed, it's not too much you can do. So I think that band resistant run, that's one of my top drills that I like to do.
First one we're gonna do here, I call it the DB lateral run drill. He's just gonna backpedal out of the start. He's gonna drop back into a series of lateral runs. On the last one, he's gonna plant, break, sprint through, and catch the football. Good, turn the hips. Good, ball coming. We're gonna go ahead and do our med ball deceleration drill. So with any of our athletes, regardless of sport, if we're gonna go ahead and try and create all this force and power, we have to stop it at the same time. We might go 2 sets of 6 to 8 each leg. If we wanna get a little bit more aggressive, we might get a heavier medicine ball, like a 12 to 15 pound, and we might go 3 to 4 sets of 6 each leg. He's got his chest right over the knees, eyes are up, boom.